Hi and welcome back to my channel. Today's topic is going to be, do you need a real estate license in order to paper flip houses? The short answer to that is actually no. You don't actually need a license or a real estate license in order to paper flip houses. Paper flipping is essentially selling a contract rather than actually selling a house to someone. So whenever you're paper flipping a house, you are actually assigning a contract over to a potential buyer or to a buyer so that they can actually purchase the house. If you decide that you want to do that, you want to make sure that you check with your local real estate association, you check with your local state to see if this is legal in your area before you actually venture into paper flipping houses. So one of the benefits of having a realtor's license is you will have access to the multiple listing service. A multiple listing service is actually where all of the houses that are for sale in a particular area or statewide or locally. So having access to that multiple listing service gives you greater access to different houses that are actually for sale. The second benefit of actually having a real estate license is networking. You get to network with other realtors in the area. You get to exchange valuable information that you may not find with someone who is a non-realtor. Some of the key legal considerations that you should consider whenever you are considering paper flipping houses is that not all areas allow you to actually paper flip houses without a license or practice real estate without a license. So let's focus in on this a little bit more. When you are paper flipping houses, you have to have full disclosure with not only your seller, but with your buyer as well. You want to ensure that you have everything legal. You want to make sure that you let your buyer and your seller know that you are a wholesaler, that you are not a realtor. Your fees will be assignment fees, not realtor fees. So you make sure that in all of your documents, all of your contracts that you actually have full disclosures in each of these documents. So the three documents that you must have whenever you're paper flipping a house is, number one, you're going to have an agreement to sell with your seller and you as the wholesaler. So that's the first thing that you want to have. Typically this contract is about 30 to 45 days, and you want to make sure that within that contract that you have that you are a property wholesaler or that you are a paper flipper and that you are not a realtor. The second contract that you're going to have when you are paper flipping houses is going to be the purchase agreement. At the bottom of that purchase agreement, which is going to be between you and the seller, you're going to have your initials and you're going to have language and or assigns. So you would have, for example, XY as the initials and or assigns at the bottom of each of the pages of your purchase agreement. The third contract that you're going to have is going to be the assignment contract. In the assignment contract, this is going to be between you and the buyer, and you're going to outline that you are XYZ company, assigning the rights over to ABC company. So that in that contract, you'll say that you're going to make sure that you use assignment language. So you want to make sure that you contact an attorney to review all of your contracts to make sure that you are doing this correctly and that you're doing it, most importantly, legally. Again, transparency is key whenever you're paper flipping houses. Whenever you're doing real estate, you want to make sure that you are very transparent. So paper flipping houses can be very lucrative. You're not required to actually have a realtor's license whenever you're trying to paper flip a house. However, if you are interested in paper flipping a house or if you're interested in becoming a realtor, you can do it. However, you need to make sure that you have transparency. There are certain benefits, again, in having a realtor's license. Again, that is having access to MLS and actually having the opportunity to network with more realtors. The information in this video was very helpful to you. Please make sure that you like and subscribe. Thanks for watching.